ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਜਸ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਦੇ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਸਵਾਗਤ ਹੈ। ਅੱਜ ਅਸੀਂ ਆ ਮੈਨਹਟਨ ਅੰਦਰ ਨਿਊਯਾਰਕ ਸਿਟੀ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਸਿੱਖ ਆਰਟ ਐਂਡ ਫਿਲਮ ਫਾਊਂਡੇਸ਼ਨ ਦਾ ਮੂਵੀ festival, film festival ਦਾ event ਅੱਜ ਹੋ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ। We're premiering a lot of movies that are featured and brought in from all over the world, not just United States. We have directors, producers, artists all around the world, and it's really good to see कि ਇਹ ਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ movies ਬਣ ਰਹੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਔਰ ਆਪਣੇ ਹੀ ਬੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਬਾਕੀ ਦੇ ਲੋਕ ਵੀ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਇਸ ਦੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਇੰਟਰਸਟ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਕਲਚਰ ਅੰਦਰ ਇੰਟਰਸਟ ਲੈ ਕੇ they're making movies ਜਿਸ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਹੋਰ ਅਵੇਅਰਨੈਸ ਹੋਏ ਸਿੱਖੀ ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ 'ਚ ਅਵੇਅਰਨੈਸ ਹੋਏ। With that ਮੈਂ ਆਪਨੂੰ ਇੰਟਰੋਡਿਊਸ ਕਰਨੀ ਆ ਜਿਹੜੇ producers ਔਰ directors ਨੇ for the movie Stranded in the Strait. Hi Oliver, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Very nice to have you here today.
Same here. We're really glad to be here in New York City.
Thank you. Hi Agatha, how are you today?
Very well, thank you.
Great. Now I understand your movie is in post-production and Sikh Art and Film Foundation is having the glimpse of it premiered here today.
We're showing a half-hour work in progress. The actual final cut of the movie will be about 90 minutes.
Okay.
But we're showing a very important cut. It's a short version. And we're hoping to be able to find funds as well in order to complete the post-production of the movie.
Okay, and this movie is called Stranded in the Strait?
Stranded in the Strait. The Strait of Gibraltar, that is one of the least known immigration routes into Europe. And our story tells the struggle of 54 Indian Punjabi young men that make it across Asia and Africa and end up reaching the north shore of Morocco inside the Spanish city.
Wow.
Inside Morocco, it's a very old colony. Still remains part of Spain. So it is Europe under European law. And once they make it inside, that's where our story begins.
Okay.
Because they've been there for 3 years. Some of them are still there in this place. 3 years without any future in prospect. You know, they're struggling.
Great, and you know what, it's really nice that we have this platform today that we're able to showcase your work and bring it out to everybody because I know this is a sold out event here, so this is really a good exposure for you.
It's excellent exposure, but our film is actually playing tomorrow.
Yeah.
So there's still a chance. If you're playing this before tomorrow, then people can still come and see it and tell us their opinion.
Great, great. So we look forward to catching your movie tomorrow.
Yes, and if you are not able to come to the screening, we have our web page, and then you can see a trailer. It's 6-minute trailer, and the 30 minutes that you can see tomorrow in the festival, you can also see it online, and it's Stranded in the Strait .blogspot.com.
Okay, great.
So you can see it also there.
Great. Thank you so much, and thanks for meeting you guys
Thank
here.
you.
Thanks
Great.
so much. Well, Sikh Art and Film Foundation ਹਰ ਇੱਕ ਬੰਦੇ ਨੂੰ ਚਾਂਸ ਦਿੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੂਵੀ ਬਣਾ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ ਜਾਂ ਮੂਵੀ ਦੀ ਸ਼ੁਰੂਆਤ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ you have a platform with this foundation to bring your work forward to the public and to the world out there. With that, I'm going to introduce you to these young artists who have made a movie, and I do say young, wait till you find out how old they are. Hello Rasma. Hi Harnesh, how are you?
Good.
It's nice to have you guys here. Before we get started and I ask you questions, how old are you again?
16.
16.
16.
We're twins.
We're twins. Of course we are. And this is so amazing ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਮੂਵੀ ਦੇਖੀ ਹੈ. I saw it ਜਦੋਂ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਹੋਇਆ ਸੀਗਾ ਉਸ ਦੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਮੂਵੀ ਦੀ ਸਕਰੀਨਿੰਗ ਹੋਈ ਸੀ. Amazing. Absolutely amazing ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਇੰਨੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਹਾਲ ਅੰਦਰ ਸੀ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇਨਸਪੀਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਮਿਲਿਆ. Oh my God, we should make a movie too.
I think it was funny.
They did.
Okay,
You know
good.
what? I think the best part they thought was when you guys were running. Because when you're running and they're like, what's going to happen now? And then it's like, it stopped and it's like, what happened here?
It's kind of like those commercials you see where it looks so intense, but it's really just a joke.
It's just,
Yeah.
well, tell me, how did you guys get into the concept? ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕਿਥੋਂ ਆਈਡੀਆ ਆਇਆ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਮੂਵੀ ਬਣਾਉਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ at the end of the movie, I don't want to give it away for people. I want
there's
them
a
to
message.
see it. There is a message and it's beautiful. ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਮੈਸੇਜ ਇੰਨੀ ਸੋਹਣੀ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੋਵਾਂ ਨੇ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਹੈ. How did you come up with this?
Well, I mean, like, we've been, like, thinking about stuff, like, you know, like, whenever I go places, people don't really know who we are and stuff like that, so we're just trying to think of ways that we can educate people, and we've seen, like, movies like Sikh on a Street, so that's kind of, like, where we got inspired by us a little bit.
Yeah, and then for the Sikh Film Festival, we were trying to brainstorm ideas, and then our dad actually was like, oh, why don't you just interview some random people, and it just kind of took off from there. And I don't know, it ended up totally different than
Yeah,
we
we
expected.
were like, we're gonna do a different
Yeah.
thing, but then we're like, oh, we should make it a comedy this time.
Yeah, it's so easy to do comedy. I don't know.
But it was really beautiful. The movie was really nice. And ਜੇ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਦੇਖਣੀ ਹੋਏ, ਖਰੀਦਣੀ ਹੋਏ, ਹਾਲੇ release ਹੋਈ ਹੈ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ movie? Well, trust me, people do want to buy
Still
it.
have to put it on YouTube, but that's pretty much it. We're thinking about making more just for
Yeah.
fun. Like we're making one about the Sikh Film Festival.
Yeah, because we have our camera with us.
Walking around with our camera.
So I need to make sure I just turn away a little.
We'll have to interview you.
We're gonna have like, well, it's a comedy.
Yeah, so we're
nice
just
stuff.
we always have our camera just in case. Yeah.
Alrighty, ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਕੈਮਰਾ ਦੇਖ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੈਮਰੇ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ-ਨਾਲ, try to jive it in with us. Well, it's definitely a pleasure to have you guys here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. We'll catch you again soon.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks. Sikh Art and Film Foundation ਦਾ ਇਹ ਹਿੱਸਾ ਵੀ ਹੈ. This is the art side of it where they're promoting new artists who are coming out with different ideas to introduce Sikhi into the world out there. How they're doing it, where they're getting a platform is absolutely amazing what Sikh Art and Film Foundation has done. Us de naal hi main aapne introduce karni hai to the main person who makes all of this happen along with everyone else, Mr. Paul Johar. Sat Sri Akal.
Sat Sri Akal, how are you?
Very well, how are you?
Good, thanks.
You know, it's really nice what you guys are doing here. This
Thank you.
foundation has really made a huge impact on a lot of people. I just interviewed Rasna and her name, 16 years old.
Isn't that amazing?
It's absolutely
Yeah.
amazing that you guys are giving chance to young kids as well as older, and everyone. And the best part is you don't have to be an Indian
That's correct.
to be here. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ culture, ਕੋਈ ਵੀ race ਤੋਂ ਆਓ, as long as you're doing something with Sikhi, you guys are giving them the
See,
platform.
if you look at the mission of the foundation, it's very simple. The mission is to encourage independent filmmakers to make films about Sikhi. That's it. It could be Indian, it could be non-Indian. We have filmmakers this year from Spain,
Yes.
from UK, from Canada, from United States, and from India. We're showing 3 films from India, which has never happened before. But this is an amazing year. So yeah, the whole idea is to encourage the younger generation to take the next step. We had Angad Singh a couple of years ago,
Yes.
14 years old, made the first film. Next year we'll be screening another one of his films, and you have Harnek and Rasna here, 16 years old. It's amazing. I love it.
Yeah, you know what? It's really nice what you guys are doing, and hats off. This is the 7th year now we're doing this, and we're hoping this just keeps getting bigger and bigger. And the awareness that you've gotten this year, I think, has been great. Every year it's increasing.
Much better coverage, and I'll give you a little example. When we screened the film, when we did the first film festival, we were not sure if we would have enough films for the second. This is the 7th year. We got over 40 films that were submitted. We have selected 13 for screening this year. So it's been an amazing year.
It has.
It's going to be a good festival.
You know what? I wish you guys good
Thank
luck,
you.
and
Thank
I am
you.
looking forward to the festivities all weekend long with you
Thank
guys.
you. Thank you very much.
Great. Well, ithe movies ਦੀ diversity, variety is absolutely amazing. ਬੱਚੇ ਵੀ ਮੂਵੀਜ਼ ਬਣਾ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ, ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਸੀਗਾ, ਵੱਡੇ ਵੀ ਮੂਵੀਜ਼ ਬਣਾ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ. And there are all kinds of movies made this year that are being featured in Sikh Art and Film Festival's movie screening today. Well, with that, मैं आपको introduce करनी है with Meenu. How are you, Meenu?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Good, thank you. And this is the first time your movie is going to be screened on the East Coast?
That's true. This movie, Virtues Misinterpreted, was screened in Los Angeles, and now I'm bringing it to the East Coast.
Great. You know what? Tell me really quick. I don't want to give it away for our audience, but ਸਾਨੂੰ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਮੂਵੀ ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਚ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੱਸੋ.
Punjabi ਚ ਜਾਂ?
ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਠੀਕ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ.
Well, the movie actually is in English, but a movie, the subject is a social issue about our Gurdwara culture, particularly langar, the virtue of langar. ਕਿ ਲੰਗਰ ਜਦੋਂ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਹੋਇਆ ਸੀ ਤੇ ਉਹਦੀ ਕੀ ਮਹਾਨਤਾ ਸੀ, ਉਹ ਕਿਉਂ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਹੋਇਆ ਸੀ ਭੁੱਖਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਭੋਜਨ ਕਰਾਉਣ ਵਾਸਤੇ. But over a period of time, how we have interpreted or misinterpreted this virtue and what is happening to the virtue of langar in today's gurdwaras, especially in the Sikh diaspora of Western culture, North America.
Great. You know what? We're looking forward to seeing it. Now, after the screening, if someone wanted to get these movies, have you released it outside yet? When do we expect to be released all over?
That's something we're working on, where to release it, another platform where we can release. There are certain websites where Sikh DVDs are being sold, so that is one place that you might want to look for. Other than that, my website, my production, Kismet Entertainment, that would be another venue to get hold of the movie.
Great. So we look forward to seeing your movie tonight then.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Well, we're at the gala. Well, we're at the Sikh Art and Film Foundation's movie night today. It's the film festival today where we're launching so many new artists, movies premiering and screening right here in New York. Usse naal hi main aapne of course introduce karni hai jehde president ne is foundation de Sardar Teji Bindra. Sat Sri Akal.
Sat Sri Akal ji, thank you for having us and thank you for coming.
It's a pleasure to be here and look at the excitement. Sold out event. It's such a joy and it's such a matter of accomplishment even for us to be here with you.
Well, we are overjoyed and thrilled with the response we have received. Today is the second day of celebrations. We had the wonderful exhibition yesterday. We have sold out events in all the 4 days of celebrations. There's a tremendous crowd out there. They're looking forward to seeing the 3 wonderful movies that we'll be showing tonight.
Oh, great. And you know what? I see we have the wonderful, lovely ladies here with you with moral support out here giving it to you. So why don't we introduce them as well? I'll have you introduce them as well. Your lovely wife.
My better half, Harinder,
Hi.
and that's our daughters to meet.
How are you? Well, I'm hoping one of these days we'll be seeing one of your ventures out here as well.
I don't know, we'll see.
Well, it's really nice to have all of you out here, and we're looking forward to the continued festivities.
Sure, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We look forward to it also.
Thank you. Well, we also have with us one of the directors who has made a movie that is going to be airing tonight. और उस दिन आली में introduce करनी है, Mr. Michael Singh. Sat Sri Akal.
Sat Sri Akal.
It's a pleasure to have you here. You came all the way from California with your movies like here.
Of course I would. Why not? I mean, anytime anybody wants to see some of my work, I'm more than happy to show it.
Great. You know what? You have a movie that's premiering today, and you have some that are premiering tomorrow. So you're one of the lucky ones who got few in this film festival.
Yes, I feel very fortunate, and it's because of the Sikh Foundation and people like Paul Johar and Teji Bindra that I am here.
Great.
Otherwise, as you know, there is not a great deal of financial profit to be made in documentary films that are Sikh themed. There's a lot of talented people who could make those films, but it's because of grants from people like Paul and Teji that I and others are here. Without their support, we would be making other films that had absolutely nothing to do with Sikh culture.
Well, tell us a little about the movie that you're going to be airing today. Real quick so we don't give it away to them.
Okay. Well, it's about a woman in the 19th century who was a Maharani or an empress. So right there you have a rare subject because history is written by men about men. And there's only one painting of her. So I won't tell you what I did to compensate for that lack of visual images of her, but I hope that you enjoy the technique that we used.
Okay.
And she fought against the British and almost brought down the British Empire, or could have, because they could not physically conquer her kingdom of the Punjab.
Okay.
So what they did is they kidnapped her young son and they turned him into a Christian, and that began a rather dynamic and dramatic life. She was thrown into jail, and the rest of the story, that's all you get for free.
That's all you get for free. The rest of it, you got to come and watch it now.
Yes.
All right. And then